Took the car out today, drove okay to my destination, and once I got to my destination, started it back up. It sounded like it was running on 5 cylinders. I'll do a quick little start up. That's normal. Alright, doesn't sound like that normally. And when I was out, I was actually meeting up with another Supra owner. This coil was like really, it was terrible. Ugh, look at that. Old coils. Thought I replaced these at one point, but maybe not. So either way. Oh God, so hot. I am replacing these. Moving on to the ever famous IGN1A. IGN1A. Right, I got my instructions here. I'm on a ProEFI 128. So this is where the wires go, and you see how long I've had this. This has just been sitting, collecting dust. I must have bought this Black Friday of 22. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But right now, it's broke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it seems like I have all the parts. All right, I bought it with the wiring harness, so it's somewhat plug and play. This is not to it. This, whoa, this, and I should have already routed the lines, and I tucked them back here, right here. All right, doesn't seem too bad. The hardest part was routing this through the firewall. And I've had this apart for quite a while. Like this trim. Ow. But, man, like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So my car was running decent for a long time. Well, and now it's not. Oh, I love this wiring nightmare. It's actually not too bad. It just makes it. So these are the wires. These are all different colors. Find the pin. Let's do it. I forgot to mention my favorite part of this kit. It's a quick disconnect. So these buttons, right? It's like a ball and socket. So boom, it just popped on. And then you push this button and it pops right off. So when I gotta change spark plugs, super easy. I know this looks like a nightmare, but it's pretty easy to follow. So you look at this one, it says ProEFI, which is what I got. And it wants you to use J2A plug. So the J2A plug is right here. I took it apart. You pop it out, the top off by, what I did was kind of hard to see. Got a little pick tool, and I put it in between the top plug, and pop the side out, pop the other side out, and that might not have had to happen. I could have just slid this over, I believe, popped this over. But, yep, I like to do things the hard way. So, this is the prewire kit, or the, you can buy it with the quote-unquote plug and play. And I mean, I say that because these wires aren't plugging into anything. I gotta splice them into something. But, so like white brown was for cylinder number 1. Cylinder number 1 is J2A12. And J2A12 is on here somewhere, is right here. And the colors don't really come into focus too well, but there's the white brown. The next one is the white red, which is right next to it. And then the white and blue. So they're coils 1, 2, and 3. See it right in there. And they should be going to J2A12, 13, and 14. And then we got a J2A20 right here for cylinder number 4, white and yellow. White and gray is cylinder number 5, which is right here. Yeah, hard to just distinguish between the gray and the brown. And then cylinder number 6 is the white orange, which should be going to, the 5 and 6 should be going to A10 and A11, which you can kind of see there. Oh dear God. If you can help it, never pop this top part off. I just spent the last like hour and a half to 2 hours putting all these back together. Oh, it was tedious. It was terrible. My stomach hurts from laying in here. My knees hurt. Don't pry this part out because you'll have a hell of a time getting all these wires back in. Just push this lock. That little white plastic looking thing. Push it from this end. And it like inside it slides back and forth like locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked. Or the opposite way, but you get the idea. Don't pop that top off. I'm pretty sure I'm done with this part of the install, so let's cover up this nightmare because I'm getting a little scared. Oh, wow, that looks so much better. So much better. Start. Don't need. Let's take it for a drive. For a test drive, feels way better. The current issue I was having was probably just plugs, but I needed a new ignition system anyway. Well, needed. At least that's what I tell the wife. These, I definitely needed it, I guess, because this guy was definitely busted. And these are probably from 1997. With the old, in with the new. Recommend. And I got this one from Induction Performance. Highly recommend. Maybe I'll go to the dyno again, get retuned, hit that 1300. I don't know, maybe I can use these some other time.